All right, let me get over there. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, and it's a gorgeous day outside. Gorgeous. So, okay. All right. So today is our easy yoga flow. So today I thought maybe we do a little more twisting stuff, and we'll see what we can do there. So let me turn off my volume on my. There we go. Okay. So let's start standing. I hope everybody's having a good day. It's gorgeous outside. If you're in Southern California. Good morning, Michelle. All right, let's start at the top of our mat today. We're going to start here, and we're going to just nice and warm up nice and slow. So bring those shoulders up to the ears and then take them back behind you. We can bring those palms forward. Always remember, keep that belly tucked, so belly to back. Throughout our whole practice, keep that belly to your back, looking for the crown of your head, which is typically right here. So thumb in the middle of the eyebrows and reach back, and you can find your crown. Reach through the crown of the head. And then go ahead and close your eyes. So you want to come into that Ujjayi breath. So nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale as you fog that mirror. Good. Inhale through the nose. And exhale as you fog that mirror. Morning, Jim and Gilda and Melinda. Wow, we have lots this morning. Awesome. So continue to breathe here with your eyes closed. Remember, nice deep breaths through the nose, and then that exhale, closing that mouth and making your sound. So with your eyes closed right here, go ahead and rock yourself forward and back. We're going to work some balance here. So keeping your eyes closed. If that's too much for your eyes to be closed and rocking, then go ahead and open your eyes. And we're just trying to bring awareness into our balance right now. So where is it? Do you feel it? Are you feeling wobbly this morning? Are you feeling balanced? So remember, as we move through this practice, you can always modify. Coming to your knees, taking it a little slower. If you need to not do a vinyasa and just breathe and just go there. Listen to your body. Remember, I'm just guiding you, but this is your practice. All right, maybe move yourself from side to side as your eyes are closed. It's a total different experience, right? All right, let's open our eyes and come into our matching our breath and our movement. Inhale the hands up. And exhale, bring them down. Good. Inhale, lift the hands. And exhale. Okay, inhale once again, grabbing that left wrist with the right hand and bring it over to the right. So maybe your hip comes out. Remember to keep the belly nice and tucked still. And we're reaching over our head, not in front of our body, okay? And then we're going to inhale coming into center and exhale to the opposite side. All right, inhale to center. Go ahead and release those down. Taking that right hand, we're going to take it over to the left ear and reaching those fingertips down towards the ground. You'll feel this length on the left side of the neck. And then we're going to rotate that gaze towards our armpit, hand comes to the back, and just feel that little additional stretch here. All right, let's switch sides. Left hand comes over to the right ear. We're going to reach those fingertips down towards the mat. And then rotate that gaze towards the armpit. Hand comes to the back. Good. All right, go ahead and release that. And let's start with those shoulders. We haven't done those shoulders in a while, so we're going to move around those shoulders. So I'm going to take my left hand and place it right next to my right shoulder. I'm going to straighten that right arm straight out, activate those fingertips, and we're going to inhale nice and slow. So we really want to take this slow as we come forward. Thumb stays high, and when you come to the furthest range for you, we're going to turn that thumb up and then come down. So we want to make sure to stabilize our core here. So I keep my belly to my back, okay? Inhale back up. And we're not engaging the rest of our body. We're really trying to just isolate the shoulder, thumb high, and then come down. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, come forward. Good. Thumb turns and stays high, and exhale down. So hips are forward. One more time. Inhale, come forward. So I find that 4 times around seems to be like a great number, although kind of allows those knots to kind of work out. All right, so we're going to get, since we did 4, we're going to come across the front. So come across the body, nice and close to the body. Thumb still stays high. And as you come up to your top of your range, we're going to thumb up, flip that thumb up, and then reach back. So remember, you don't have to go as far. So we're just working on our own rotation, our own range of motion. Okay, come up as we inhale. So we're not trying to cause pain here. We're just trying to release some tension that's in those shoulders. Again, maybe any knots. This actually helps. One of the girls I do in privates with, this is one of her things that she looks forward to because she does accounting, taxes, especially during tax season, and she always wanted to do this because she said, you know, it's almost better than a massage because of the way that it moves the shoulder area for her. All right. Bring it to the side. We're going to inhale the shoulder up and then push it away from us. Okay, bring that shoulder all the way up and then push it as far down as you can. Again, bring the shoulder up and push it down and lift and down. Okay, we're going to roll that shoulder back. The same thing here. Inhale, lift, and then push it down and away. Okay, lift it up and push it down. Again, lift up, and then push it down through your arms. Starts to get tired. Lift up, and push it down. Seems like the simplest movement. Roll it to the front. Inhale, lift, and then exhale down. Keep going. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale down. Good. Go ahead and release that completely. Maybe shake it out. And we're going to come over to the left side. So my right hand is going to come over to that shoulder. It's really just to kind of make myself focus on what I'm doing. So if you don't want to have it there, you don't have to. So I'm stretching out that left hand and we're going to bring it forward. Inhale nice and slow. And then exhale down. Good. Inhale. And exhale down. Remember to turn that thumb. Inhale, come forward. And exhale down. Think about one more. Inhale forward. And exhale down. All right, coming across the body. So when we come across the body, make sure you stay nice and close to the body as we inhale. Want to really use that motion range. Okay, and then come back and down. So as you come back around, make sure you kind of slide your hand against that hip and then go again. That keeps this arm close to the body. Okay, turn that thumb and exhale down. Good. Inhale, come forward, across the body, and exhale down. So let's do one more. Cross the body, reaching. Come to your top of your range and exhale down. Okay, so same shoulder, left hand. Inhale, lift that shoulder up, and then exhale as you press it away. Good. Inhale, lift, and exhale, press it away. Inhale, lift, and release. One more. Inhale, lift, and release. Good. Shoulder comes behind you. We're going to lift here, and exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale. Now one more. Inhale, lift, and exhale. And then just bring that shoulder forward as much as you can. Now we're going to lift here and bring it down. Good. Lift and push it away. Lift and push it away. And one more. Lift and push it away. Good. Go ahead and shake that out. All right, so we're going to start with our right hand. We're going to bring that right hand. So same thing that we did, okay, belly to back, same thing. We're going to bring that right hand across the front of our body, keeping our hips pointing forward. So we were just here, we were doing this, right? Thumb up and then come all the way down. Good morning, Jeannie. And then we're going to take that hand right to our back. So we're going to twist it around and put it wherever we can on our back, even if it's low. Left hand's going to come around. Okay, take the thumb high and take it all the way to the back. Okay, so as we keep it here, we're going to keep that belly to back, chest forward, and we're just going to take a couple breaths together. So inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Okay, left hand is going to come back and thumb comes up and come across the body. Good. Move the right hand out, thumb up, and then come across the body. So we're just going to finish this all up by evening it out. So left hand comes across the body now. As we reach. Okay. Quickly, thumb comes up. We want to keep that thumb high, right? Right hand comes across the body. Thumb high. And then thumb high, right? And drop it there. Breathing for 1 and 2. All right, right hand comes out. And around. And left hand comes out and around. I moved that too fast as it came around. I'm like, I'm done. All right, so let's start at the top of our mat. We're going to build up to our vinyasa. So inhale the hands up and exhale, fold all the way down. Maybe we're going to hang here for just a moment and then inhale, come all the way up. We're going to try to warm up those legs and exhale, hands come to the side. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift. Warm up that back, exhale down. That'll bend at the knees if you want to. And inhale, lift all the way up. Hands come to the side, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. And bring those hands to the side. We're going to take a full vinyasa now. So I'm going to do a modified one right for the first one, and then the second one, I'll do the, not modified. So top of your mat, we're gonna inhale, lift the hands all the way up. Exhale, fold, big bend in my knee. Inhale, lifting halfway, I'm gonna reach that crown of the head forward. Good, exhale, hands are gonna come down to that mat. Step your feet back, and I'm gonna come down to my knees. Exhale, as I exhale, my chest is gonna come forward first, and then I'm gonna release my belly down. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, tuck the toes, and lift the hips. So I'm right here. Go ahead and walk your legs out if you want, or you can stay still, it's up to you. I like to bend my knees and feel the length of my spine, really reaching my fingertips out, opening up my shoulders, widening that, and then pushing those hips up. Right, next, inhale, look at those hands. We're going to step our feet forward and lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and then inhale, come all the way up. Good, exhale, hands to the side. All right, let's do that again. So you're going to take a full vinyasa. Now you take it however you want. Inhale those hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back. Rolling onto the top of my toes. Exhale, bringing that chest down first. And then inhale, lift. Pushing into the top of your toes. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips. Good, breathing here. Keeping the belly to your back. Try to open up through those kind of armpit area. You're reaching the belly towards the thighs. That flattens that back, reaches the tailbone high. Next, inhale, look at those hands. We're going to step our feet forward and lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands are going to come to the side. All right. Let's take our Utkatasana. So we're going to come into our chair pose. So you can take the feet as close together as you're comfortable. A distance between the feet is fine as long as that's just where you're comfortable. We're going to bend down and tuck that tailbone under, keeping that belly to our back. Reaching the fingertips straight up. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. So keep that belly tucked, or belly to back and tailbone tucked. Reach the hands up if you want, or you can just keep them heart center. It's up to you. As you breathe, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift, and exhale, release. So we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to do a twist. I'm not going to lift my foot today, but you can if you want. So we're going to exhale as we come down, tuck that tailbone under, and then bring those hands to heart center. So if you notice my knees, you don't want to knock them because that releases like some of the pressure here, or not the pressure, but the strength in your legs. So keep them close, keep them engaged, bring those hands to heart center, and then we're going to twist over to the right. So twisting over to the right, I'm going to push down into my left hand, trying to center my chest as I reach the crown of the head forward, breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to center. Let's inhale up and release those hands. So we're going to do that to the opposite side. Keeping those legs nice and strong once again. Go ahead and take your Utkatasana, belly to back and tailbone under. Hands come to heart center and take your twist. So left tricep, and I'm pushing into that left hand to try to center my chest here as I breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Come to center. Inhale, lift, and release those hands. All right, let's step back with that right foot. Okay, we're going to come into our warrior one. So inhale those hands up, bending into that front knee. Remember to keep the left knee or left foot grounded, so the whole foot as you breathe. And if your shoulders are shrugged above your against your ears, bring those shoulders down. Keep that belly tucked as you breathe here, keeping strength in those legs. Walk those left toes out if you feel like you have more flexibility, more length there. Good. Go ahead and inhale, legs straight. We're going to open up to a warrior two and then drop back down into that left knee. So remember, on this one, we don't want to reach forward. We want to try to keep our shoulders right over our hips and pretend like you have two people and they're both pulling your hands so they're evenly distributing you across your body, right? So you want to stay right over your hips. Good. All right, inhale, come up, and then we're just going to exhale as we come to the front of our mat. So we're going to do that to the other side. So left leg comes back, bending into that right knee. Hips are forward, bringing those hands up, and shoulders come down away from the ears. So remember, you can always find a little bit more length as long as that back foot stays rooted completely. We're going to breathe here. So this is another one. You want to stay over your shoulders over your hips. Keep that belly to back. There's a lot going on here. Sometimes our legs can feel very tired when we do this. We just want to hold this pose. This actually helps build our bone density. So it's like our own body weight movement, right? Opening up as we straighten that front leg. Open up to our warrior two and then back down. You'll realize some of like the benefits of yoga, not just your being limber, but bone density, balance. As we all age, our balance kind of comes into play. Coordination. Oh my gosh, there's so many great things about it. All right, inhale, come up, and then step to the front of your mat. We're going to come into a triangle pose first with our right foot back. So take that right foot back, open up sideways. So those hips are open. Okay, reaching forward with that left hand, and we're going to take that left hand down, reach that right hand up. So remember, as long as you don't hinge forward, you want to keep yourself nice and stacked, you can bring that left hand down. Okay, so stay here, breathing for 5, reaching the fingertips up. 4, your right hip should pull back, your left hip can push forward. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up. So I want you to pivot that right foot. The right foot's going to point towards the front of the mat. So we want to square our hips now to the front of the mat. We're going to take a twisted triangle right here. So right hand comes all the way up. As we inhale, we're going to reach over to the left and then drop that right hand to the left. So twist open, shoulder, this left shoulder comes up. So you can keep your hand on the hip if you want. You can extend it and come into your twisted triangle. All right, find some balance. You can look ahead, look down, look up. It's up to you. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Inhale, come up, and exhale, step to the front of your mat. Okay, your left foot is now going to come back. So same thing. We're going to do our triangle here first. So the right hand comes forward, dropping that right hand down. Left hand comes up, and just slide that hand down. As far down as you can. Try not to hinge forward. And breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, come up. So I want to pivot that left foot towards the front of the mat. So your hips are going to be square. That's how we can protect the knees. And also take our twist. So left hand comes up, take it over to the right side, Drop it, reaching that right hand up as we take our twist. So our left hand is pushing into that outside of that right leg to try to twist us open more. Okay, for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, come up, and exhale, step to the front of your mat. Very good. Those are always a little bit of fun. Okay, left foot is going to come into the mat. We're going to take the right foot and we're coming into our tree pose. So right foot, wherever you want to place it, just make sure that right knee is really pointing out. So if you can only be here to make that knee point out, then keep those toes on the ground, heel in your ankle. Okay, so find something to focus on. Or just see. We're going to keep that belly tucked. Chest forward, shoulders back, hands come to heart center. Reach the crown of the head up as we breathe here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm falling. 1. Inhale the hands up and exhale. Relax. I was just remembering my friend. I know I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to just focus on my breath. I remember one of my teachers in yoga. She'd just say, "Smile. It's just yoga." That's true. It's just yoga. Okay. Left hand comes to the side. The left foot opens up. So knee points out to the left. Belly to back. Chest forward. Hands come to heart center as you focus and breathe. If you feel your mind wander, come back to that breath. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale the hands up, and then exhale, release. My balance is off today, I think. All right. Let's take a vinyasa to the floor. So inhale the hands up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. All right, go ahead and take a seat right on your mat. So take those legs straight out in front of you. And take that down to the floor. And we're going to take those hands straight right down beside your hips. So hands are going to push into the mat. You're going to roll your shoulders back. Okay, and you can flex the feet. Keeping the belly tucked, we're going to bring the chin to our chest. So we have our Mula Bandhas engaged, our belly tucked, our feet flexed, and we're pushing into the mat to keep those shoulders back too. You're breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lift that head up. We're going to inhale, lift the hands up, and then exhale, reach forward. So take whatever you can. You can take the peace fingers around the big toes. You could take the hands out to the sides of the foot. It's up to you. If you need to place a bend in your knee right here to get to the big toes, place a bend in the knee. I'd rather see your belly on your thighs and your spine extended than you're rolled back. Okay, so find it. We're going to inhale, lift the chest forward one more time, shoulders back, and then exhale. We're going to fold a little bit deeper from those hips. Okay, as you breathe. So remember, your exhale, send it to the back of the legs. I'm sure they're feeling a little tension right now. And relax it. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Continue to breathe. All right, let's inhale, come up. Go ahead and take that right foot, and we're going to place that right foot right into that left thigh. So as high as you can come on that. And I'm going to move my body over to the left. So I'm going to try to square my body over to the left side. Inhale the hands up, and then exhale, reach for that foot. So whatever you have, if you can only reach for the ankle, the calf, and but we want to keep those shoulders back. So I'm going to inhale one more time. I'm going to press my chest forward, and then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. So always trying to fold from the hips. That keeps our spine nice and tall still, so no rounded back. If you feel your back is round right here, push your chest forward. Like if you have money in your shirt pocket and you don't want your quarters to fall out, right? So we don't want those quarters to fall out. Keep that chest forward. All right, inhale, come up. And switch sides. So right leg is going to come straight out. We're going to flex that right foot. We're going to square our body over to the right, pushing our left foot into the thigh of the right. Inhale the hands up, and then exhale, fold forward. So take it wherever you can. We're going to inhale, lift one more time, chest forward, and then exhale, fold. Good, and breathing here. All right, let's inhale as we lift up. Good. All right, let's take those legs kind of open today. We're going to open up those legs. So remember not to roll that back. Keep that chest forward. Okay, and we're just going to square our body over to the right side and reach, keeping both feet flexed. And reach over to the right. All right, so we're now grabbing the inside with your right hand. I'm going to open up and then reach over. Good. Inhale, come up, and then reach both hands over to the left side, keeping the right foot flexed also. And then take that left hand to the inside of that left foot, open up, and reach over your head. All right, inhale, come up. Let's take those legs together. I'm going to tuck my left foot underneath my right hip. I'm going to take that right foot over. I'm going to do a twist here. So over. So tucking that under. We're going to try to take both knees on top of each other. Okay, so as best as you can. I'm going to take that together. And taking the left hand, and we're going to take a nice little twist here. So look behind you. Keeping the crown of the head lifted. Good. All right, come forward. So let's switch sides. So you can tuck the right foot, and then left comes around, and then inhale and take your twist to the opposite side. You actually will feel a little stretch if you put some pressure on that left thigh area. You'll feel the stretch in the left hip as we twist around, keeping the crown of the head nice and tall. All right, inhale, come forward. So take both legs straight out, and we're going to come into another twist, a little series of twists right now. Right foot steps down on the mat. We're going to take the left foot and keep it twisted here. So remember, you have some options. You can open up if this is more comfortable for you and just do an open twist. But still twisting the spine. You can come over and place your right hand right behind your hip. So you don't want to be out. You want to have it as close to the hip as possible. Left hand comes up, and you can either hug this left knee, or you can take the tricep in front as you look behind you, keeping that left foot flexed, pushing the right foot into the mat, keeping that knee tall. So don't let that knee flop over. I'm going to keep my belly to my back and reach the crown of the head up still. Okay, as I breathe here. All right, inhale, come forward, and let's take the twist to the opposite side. So the same thing, right foot is going to stay flexed the whole time. The left foot, we're going to try to keep pushing into that mat about foot distance apart. That when we push into the mat, it keeps that knee pointing high. You can open up and twist the opposite way. You can hug this leg, or you can inhale that right hand up and then take your twist. Keeping the crown of the head lifted. Keep the spine nice and tall if we can. Good, inhale, come forward. And let's exhale and lay down on the mat. So we're going to lay all the way down on the mat. All right, let's take that right knee into our chest. Right hip, we're just going to move this knee from side to side. So we want to bring it out towards the armpit and then drag it to the center. So like I said the other day, we're kind of lubricating this hip, getting it moving, and then we're going to open it up to the right and drop it down. So we're going to allow it to be here for a few breaths as we allow that muscle to relax. Okay, we're going to take this knee into the chest and twist it over to the left. So keep that right shoulder down on the mat. Maybe open up that right hand as we take our twist. I like to take my left hand and guide my right knee over. So I put a little bit of pressure on it for myself as I look over. Nice deep breaths here. All right, bring that knee into the chest. We're going to give it a nice little hug and then release it down from the mat. Then take that left knee now into the chest and move that knee from side to side. So taking it to center and then over towards that armpit and then bringing it back to center. So just move that hip a little bit. We're loosening it up right here. All right, and let's send it down to the ground. So opening up that left hip. If your right hip tries to lift at all, just push it down. We're working on that tightness. Tell me if, since you've been doing this with me, especially if you've been consistently doing the practice with me, if you're feeling any range changes in your body, like you're able to open up a little bit more, or maybe you're able to stand in, inhale this leg into the center, and then we're going to take that twist here. Reach that left hand out, look over to the left, a little pressure on that left knee to push it down. You can feel that stretch in the hip. Yeah, so let me know if you've seen any gains in your range of motion, your flexibility. You know, if it's, I'm assuming if you're still with me, it's helping you, it's making you feel better. Maybe even just your mental health. So I put it at 10 o'clock every day. Inhale this leg to center, and then bring the other knee in. And then we're going to rock our knees in a big circle. 10 o'clock every day is like an appointment, like we have somewhere to go, even if it's your living room, in your backyard. You know? It's good for our brains, good for our emotions. All right, take it to the opposite direction, big circles. All right, take those legs out. We're going to take a little extra stretch here. I'm walking my feet over to the right, then I'm walking my upper body over to the right. I'm going to feel this stretch on the left side of my body as I just cup my hands underneath my head and breathe here. Okay, we're going to walk my body up to center. Legs are going to come over to center and then over to the left. Taking my body over to my head over to the left as well, cupping my head in my hands and resting there, feeling this length on the right side of my body now. So nothing too crazy today. Lots of movements that you know really well. A couple twists extra. All right, head comes to center, legs come to center. Bring the knees into your chest. We're going to rock ourselves all the way up to a seat. I always like to finish with something for your core. So we're going to finish with our Navasanas today. Bringing the knees into the chest. Remember, keeping that chest forward, finding those sit bones, so in front of the tailbone. Okay, so forward from the tailbone, you want to try to find that spot. Take those feet up off the ground. So if this is where you're at, then this is where you're at, as long as you come off that tailbone, okay? I can let go of my hands and reach my feet out. So if this drops me to my tailbone, I want to try to still move my body forward off of my tailbone, so you don't feel your tailbone as much as you breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in, push those hands away from you, and then bring them back out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in, push the hands away from you, and do it again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and coming into your low boat, really reach those legs up, hands come out and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale all the way down. Go ahead and bring those hands above the head. We're going to inhale nice and deep and tighten up every bit of the body, and then exhale, release. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, tighten every bit of the body up, and then exhale, release. So release everything. Bring those hands to the side, maybe walking those feet to the sides of your mat, allowing the feet to drop off, the legs to relax. Allow the hip and lower back to just sink into your mat. Release the tension from your shoulders. Let your hands just lay there. As you come up towards your head, try to release any frown lines, any muscles that are still engaged in them from the face, around the eyes, just rest them. And then lastly, relax your tongue, take it off the top of your mouth and just let it rest. So you're just coming into your natural breath here, maybe focusing on one sound as you rest. And I will watch the time for you. Give you a couple minutes here to relax. As you slowly begin to bring yourself back to this moment, begin by wiggling your fingers and toes. Moving your head from side to side. Bringing your knees into your chest and rocking yourself. Dropping your knees to one side as you use your hands as a pillow to rest there. Taking one final breath before coming up to a seat at the top of your mat. I'm going to close with a couple breaths together. Inhale those hands up. And exhale. Inhale, lift the hands up. Bringing the hands to your mind for positive thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for a thankful heart. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. All right, you guys. So tomorrow we're going to step it up a little bit. If you want to join me, 10 o'clock every day. I am sorry. I just realized that my mic and everything was turned off, so I hope you guys could hear me today. That brain wasn't functioning completely this morning, apparently. So anyways, have a wonderful day. Get out there. It's gorgeous.